Philippines phantom payroll, where ghost workers haunt the national budget. In the Philippines, government budgets pay salaries to the dead and the imaginary. Welcome to Weird Geo Economy, the channel that tracks the world's strangest, smartest, and most corrupt financial systems. Today we head to the Philippines, where money disappears in broad daylight. Not through fake infrastructure or rigged bids, but through something eerily simple: fake employees. These ghost workers don't show up, don't exist, and sometimes aren't even alive. Yet every month their salaries get paid and vanish into someone else's pocket, and financial schemes so strange they're barely believable until you see the receipts. We're across the Philippine archipelago, but especially in rural provinces and small municipalities where financial oversight is weak and local government units, LGUs, handle their own payrolls with minimal scrutiny. Regions like Mindanao, Eastern Visayas, and even parts of Luzon have been exposed in multiple audits and whistleblower testimonies for maintaining fake employees on their payroll. With salaries, allowances, benefits, and bonuses all regularly dispersed. Some ghost employees are fabricated from scratch. Others are real people who moved away, died, or resigned years ago, but whose names linger on in Excel sheets and HR files, quietly generating monthly income for corrupt officials. This is the Philippines Ghost Employee Racket, a budget-draining corruption scheme where public funds meant for salaries are siphoned through non-existent staff, often in full view of those meant to stop it. Here's how it works. A corrupt official creates or keeps extra employee names in the government payroll system. These employees receive monthly paychecks, either physically withdrawn or electronically routed to bank accounts controlled by the official or an accomplice. Funds allocated for health insurance, taxes, and bonuses are also stolen, making each ghost worth far more than just their base salary. Sometimes real people are asked to lend their identities, with the official taking 80 to 90% of their salary in exchange for letting them keep the job. In many cases, these ghost workers collect salaries for years, often across multiple government departments, with zero audits, zero attendance records, and zero productivity. Because the system allows it, and often rewards silence over integrity. Ghost employee schemes persist because of weak auditing and slow digitalization, especially in remote local government units. A culture of political patronage, where whistleblowers risk retaliation, job loss, or worse. Massive budget decentralization, where local mayors and department heads have broad discretion over hiring and payroll. And a shortage of independent oversight, meaning auditors are often friends, allies, or relatives of the very people they're supposed to investigate. In some documented cases, government departments had more employees on paper than physical desks. When investigators visited, they found empty rooms, broken punch clocks, and sign-in sheets filled out by the same handwriting. But as long as no one complains, the scam continues, quietly draining education, health, and infrastructure funds. The beneficiaries and victims of this racket include mayors, department heads, and budget officers who orchestrate the scheme and pocket the stolen wages. Cooperative ghosts who knowingly lend their names for a cut of the money, sometimes used to fund campaigns or local favors. Actual civil servants who do the work but are left underpaid, overworked, and demoralized. Ordinary citizens who suffer from underfunded services, empty health centers, teacher shortages, delayed public works, all because the budget disappeared. The scheme has been exposed multiple times by the Commission on Audit, COA, which has flagged millions of pesos in ghost payroll fraud. But prosecutions are rare and funds are almost never recovered. Some ghost workers are technically dead, with their salaries still being collected years after burial, sometimes by their own relatives. One investigation uncovered over 500 ghost employees on a single province's payroll, costing over 20 million pesos per year in fake salaries. Some departments schedule fake workers for seminars, trainings, or travel allowances, then pocket the per diems, meaning ghosts not only work, they travel too. In the Philippines, corruption doesn't always wear a suit or steal from billion-peso contracts. Sometimes it hides in spreadsheets, fake names, and government-issued ghost stories. It's a system where imaginary employees live better than real ones, and the biggest scams don't involve violence or threats, just silence and signatures. Subscribe to Weird Geo Economy for more deep dives into invisible economies, broken cyst,